Hey, welcome to Talk About It Tuesday. Finally, I apologize for the complications. Some very strange technical issues on my side, not on Glenda's. I am Karma with Lewis Acre Farm, and my beautiful co-host, my very patient co-host.
It's all good. I'm Glenda from Grace and Fire. I didn't even put down Grace and Fire here. That's kind of funny, but that's okay. Glenda, throw it in there.
I swear I must be the only creator who cannot, no matter what I do, I cannot use Restream. I have tried. I've tried on my phone. I have tried on my computer. Ronson had to do some finagling and remove programs from my computer in order for me to even go as a guest on other people's channels on Restream. And I signed up for a month of Restream, and I didn't even get all the features. Oh, I forgot to turn the light on in here.
Okay.
We'll turn the light on. Okay.
Yeah, well, you're fine. I see you just fine. You're good.
Because I can go turn the light on and have better lighting. It's just a few steps over here.
Turn the light on. It's okay. Go do it. Everybody's coming in. Don't worry about it. Hey, thank you everybody for coming over to this new link. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And while she's turning the light on,
me too.
She's sending tons of love. So first in was Joey. Sorry, Joe Fix It For You. He said, hi, Karma. Hi, Glenda. And Ronson, your mama sent you a message. She was having problems getting her camera to turn on with Restream. So she sent you a message. So maybe touch base.
I'm a creek freak.
You're a creek freak. And then Musgrave Family Farm. Hello to everyone. Thank you for being here. And the beautiful Cynthia, all the way over from the Netherlands.
Hey.
Thank you so much. I'd like to know what time it is there. And then the beautiful Rebecca Touch by Yarn. She said, I am here now. And Karma is here too.
Rebecca was on the Restream stream.
Yep.
Rebecca was first on my channel.
And Joey was first on mine.
Yeah. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys jumping over here. StreamYard is like always there, always dependable for me. I have never had a problem with StreamYard. So we just jumped over here, and I probably am going to purchase a year of StreamYard. They've offered me 40% off, and they actually, the features that they're offering on their core plan are better than the low plan on Restream.
Okay.
They include AI.
Cool.
You don't have to purchase the add-on to get the AI clips. You automatically get the 1080 resolution instead of the 720 that you get with Restream.
Oh, I get the 1020 with Restream. Might have been the package, and I get a little bit of AI as well. Might just been the package I picked.
Could be.
Yeah.
But when you look at $19 a month on Restream, and it was $16 a month on Restream, $19 a month on StreamYard with the offer they gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a lot better benefits on the StreamYard, and I understand, and I have the features. The features are always there, easy to find, very user-friendly for me. My computer works with it, and it works on my phone. I'm probably going to stick with StreamYard.
Oh, it's okay.
But
stick with what you like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, and I won't go through this 20 minutes to get my live started. But I do appreciate you being so patient with me and trying to help me walk through it and find what I need to find that's never actually there for me. We've tried to find different features on the Restream program, and I'm like, nope, it's not there. Sorry.
Hmm.
And
Yes, I have no issues. I've had them maybe 3 years now. They're actually who I started with, and I've never had any problems with it.
And other people say that too, and I'm like,
yeah,
it's just not there.
yeah,
And Ronson worked with me even yesterday,
yeah.
and we looked and we looked and we looked and we looked and we looked, and I'm like, it's got to be there. I'm not seeing it. It's not there. He was like, well, I don't know. I don't see it either. And he did finally fumble around, and he figured out how to do a countdown on Restream. And I was going to debut my channel song. It's so cool, isn't it? You got to hear most of it.
Yeah, it's really good. I was dancing, listening to it.
I saw that. I saw that. I will try to debut that next week.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
I've had it. I've been sitting on it for a long time. I wanted to put together like a trailer with different clips from my channel, and I just haven't been able to put it together. I've been just kind of sitting on it, holding it, waiting to be able to debut it for you guys, and it just hasn't happened. So
all good. All good.
Maybe next week it'll actually happen.
It will. It will.
So anyway, well, let's say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Up to the top, we have Joey. Hi there. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. And Ronson. Oh, Ronson, you're so patient with me. And you're so smart. I'm so glad you're smart. Ronson knows technology, and it's all self-taught. And I'm just so thankful for him. Truly, truly blessed and thankful for him. And for those who don't know, Ronson is my son. And just a huge blessing. Musgrave Family Farm, thank you so much for being here.
Tammy and Alan.
And Cynthia Delat, thank you.
Over from the Netherlands.
And let's see, Rebecca, you're here pretty much every time I go live, and I am so, so appreciative of you. You're a real blessing. And for those who don't know, Rebecca is on a quest. She is trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the 26th. She has 4 days to do that. How many subscribers do you have now? I think you were just like 20 some away the other day. Let's see. See if I can find your channel. Whoa, Rebecca, you've hit 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
You did it, Rebecca.
She don't want to know. Wait. She said, I don't want to know. Because I want it to be surprised for my birthday. So don't say the number.
Oh, I already blurted it. I took it back. I'm sorry, Rebecca.
Hey, what we need everybody to do is to go subscribe to Rebecca Touched by Yarn, because she's trying to hit 1,000 by
the 26th.
And she wants to be surprised. Good, she plugged her ears. Don't hit the replay.
Yes. I'm truly sorry about that. I haven't scrolled to the bottom to look at everybody's comments yet. Let's see. And she's having a celebration.
She is. She is.
Oh, to answer your question, Rebecca, something that's amazing for dry skin. Number 1, goat milk soap. And number 2, Gold Bond lotions.
I was ready to mention the Gold Bond, and I thought, I use one. I don't have it with me. That one's good, but then there's also one that, I know this sounds weird, but I use it like all over my body. I use the foot one.
There's one that they make. I don't know if it's the Gold Bond, but Dr. Scholl's.
Mm-hmm.
They have one that is for nighttime for your feet, and it's peppermint smelling. And peppermint or lavender, or maybe it's the two together. I don't remember, but oh my gosh, feels amazing on your feet, so relaxing. And I have used it on my whole body, and it just feels amazing. But this one is the Diabetics Dry Skin Relief.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using it on my legs because I have this really nasty rash that I get like starting around April, and it usually lasts through July, and then it'll go away, but it's real itchy and I get sores that weep, and no doctor can tell me what it is. And they see it and they think, oh my gosh, you've got a staph infection on your legs. No, I don't. It's not infected. I just get these sores and this itchy rash, and it sometimes breaks and oozes. And then it goes away eventually. And it happens every spring through part of the summer. And so I started using this summer, and it's actually somewhat helping between this and Bactine spray to help control the itch. But this diabetics formula by Gold Bond is incredible. It really helps.
I use the one that's for foot care on my arms. Rebecca's talking about our arms. I know it sounds weird. There's nothing in there pepperminty. It's really just like there's no real like scent to it. It's very light, clean smelling.
Yeah.
And it says it's for foot, but when my skin is like super dry, one, I drink tons of water. So make sure you're staying well hydrated. And then I use the goat milk as well. I get my goat milk locally, my goat milk soap, I should say, locally, or I make my own soap. I put cocoa butter in my soaps when I make them. I put shea butter. I use like the really good stuff in addition to the goat milk. So
I don't have
a good. If you're gonna buy it, make sure you're using a good local, small town farm type place. I wouldn't use the commercial ones. I would go with somebody that's got a grade A farm, like locally. You know what I mean? That you know someone. I do too. Mine,
Zion Creek Farms.
yeah. We use goat milk stuff.
You can watch Zion Creek Farm on YouTube. You can see how he cares for his goats. His goats are his family.
Yep.
They are absolutely his children. He raises his goats. He raises his mint, his chamomile, different parts of his ingredients. He raises on his farm. You can watch the process of how he makes the soap, how he designs them. He's got videos on every one of his soaps. He is extremely particular about the ingredients that he puts in there. He only buys top quality. He does, it's as natural as he can make them. He only charges what he absolutely has to charge. He will combine shipping, and Etsy, he sells on Etsy.
Yeah.
Etsy charges a set amount, but if it doesn't cost him that, he's going to refund you your shipping. So,
and goat milk stuff started actually originally in the town that I live in. It was a small goat, a family, like they farmed it, and they are the only grade A, like you can drink their milk, like grade A dairy goat milk from this farm. They are nationwide known. They've been on many like of the major broadcasting news channels, to include Fox News. Like they are a really well-known, well-trusted family. They moved to a different city. I go to the farm. In fact, whenever I went this last time, they had to close their candy store because they were making candies and cheeses. You used to be able to buy it because their goat milk sells like so bad, like not so much that they turned their restaurant into like the shipping department. It's crazy. And I said, what happened to the restaurant? And they went, well, our soaps took off. So Highly recommend them. If you have sensitive skin, whether you buy it from either one of these companies, my recommendation is to get an unscented one, which is what I'm currently using, or a calendula goat milk base that will help with your skin. That's actually what I personally use. Either I purchase from Goat Milk Stuff or I make my own soaps because I am a soap maker as well. I just need some time to do it, and then I let my bars cure. They say to let your bars cure for 6 to 8 weeks. I personally like it when they cure for 6 months because the water is coming out. It is safe to use 24 hours after you make the soap, but what you're letting that curing is you're letting that bar harden up so it lasts longer. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. And I saw where you said that you were going to talk to your local farmers market, Rebecca.
That's a good idea.
I think that's step one. Go there first. And Jesse's here. Hey, Jesse.
I stopped where I had left off, so let's catch up at the top.
Okay.
Hi, Jesse. Kendra's here from Consume the Goodness, and she and I did a Bible study here about a week and a half ago on her channel. And she is wanting to continue doing that. So I'm not sure, we haven't talked to discuss how frequently, but we are going to probably be collaborating to do a Bible study on her channel. So you might catch me over there from time to time. Awesome. And then let's see. There's Jesse and Lisa. Can't leave Lisa out. And let's see, who else is here? Well, anybody that's in the background, we want to welcome you as well. We know that some people prefer not to be active in the chat, and that is perfectly okay. We appreciate you being here anyway. And to those who are watching on the replay, thank you so very much. You are just as important as those who are here on the live and actively chatting. So we appreciate you. We'd love it if you would drop a comment after you've watched, or even during the time while you're watching. Just be sure you hit the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to either one of our channels, please consider doing so. We would love to have you be a part of our family.
Yes.
So what have you been doing this week?
What have I not been doing this week?
I hear you.
That's the real question. Well, right now I'm taking care of a farm, so I can only stay on for another hour, and then I'm going to have a hangry donkey if I am not there with her apple on time, because I was late last night, and as Sir Grace went with me to the farm, and he even heard, her name is Jenny, and he heard Jenny.
You do that well.
I do. And then their horse, that they have a sweet horse, and he ripped the apple out of my hand. He was like, "You're late. You're late. You're late." So right now I'm taking care of the farm, and it's my favorite farm to go help out with. In fact, if my mother is watching, the chicken poo is off my shirt now. So
thank you for clarifying that for us.
Yes. If my mother's watching, no, thank you, Jesse. I know that you want me to do that again, but one time, now maybe stay tuned, because I might do a birdie hen sound, because we just went through a birdie hen. So I love this farm a lot. Unfortunately, there was a death on the farm, and so I had to deal with that for my friends. And so a sweet little hen died in my arms. Yeah, it was pretty rough. And so we honor her life. She was buried. She never had laid an egg. She wasn't technically a hen. She was a pullet. She was in between that phase, but waiting any day to be an egg layer. She was right there. So anyhow, I had her pass away, and then I am have been sewing, which is, I'll explain the poo on the shirt. So let me back the story up. So they have a disabled hen and they're debating on what they're going to do with her. And so I said, let me think this through. And Sir Grace got real excited. He's like, ADA compliancy, like, okay, here we go. So today we went in and she's staying in a stall and she's full of life. She's the same age. She actually hatched with the one that died. And so anyhow, we went in and we put up a wire line with some wire and we got some carabiners. And then I retrofitted a dog harness for her. I sew too. So I added like a piece of fabric to help her keel bone. So it doesn't, like, the dog harness was rubbing like a spot on her. She lost feathers in this area. So it was rubbing. So I put a piece of fabric and
I'm going to mute my mic. Sorry.
Go ahead. So I put a piece of fabric on there and sewed it, and then took some Velcro and I carabined her to this wire, and she is singing the song of her people. She's super happy, eating and drinking more. And so I've been videoing it and sending it to the owner, and they're like, oh my gosh, you've just been a lifesaver. So when they get back, they have a kennel and they have a small coop that's inside their big run that they use to isolate birds whenever they need to. So I think what we're going to do is run a wire either in one of those items and put her in there so that way she could be with her flock and see everybody safely. I'm thinking the little chicken run house, little coop thing that they got would be the best for her because it offers the best protection. But Sir Grace had an idea to run the cable up a ramp to get to the nesting boxes, but to make the ramp a little bit more easier for her to walk up. And I'm like, hold off. We're thinking ahead. We want to make sure that she can at least get on her one good foot. Her other foot is splay legged. I didn't explain that. So she's got a splay leg, but she really likes hopping around on the one. She's been bouncing and singing, and she's happy. So it's been a 360 watching her being a happier chicken.
Sweet.
So their farm is a place where a lot of they adopt elderly animals and they get retired out there. They get to live the rest of their lives on the farm. They have had another animal that was disabled. They had a turkey, and her name was Henny for Hennessy, and she hated men. She would beat up on Sir Grace. So I think maybe at some point she was abused by whoever they adopted her from. The guy that, he was like, we're going to take this turkey, and the husband that owned this farm, he's like, we're taking this turkey and I'm going to love on this turkey. And this turkey hated him. And he's like, Thanksgiving dinner if you don't knock it off. And we all laugh. But she lived her life out on the farm and passed away maybe about a year and a half ago or so. But sweet turkey. She had hip problems. So
I can't stand abusers.
Yeah.
People that abuse their animals they
don't deserve to have animals, period. And
I want a sanctuary where I can take in any cat.
Yeah.
Regardless of their past, regardless of their future, regardless of their health, their age. Well, I want to be able to do that.
You would love it. They have a cat up there that they took in, and he had something wrong with his eye. I don't remember the story. They took him in. He was abandoned, and unfortunately, he had to have surgery to remove the eye. And so we're real slow when we go up on the farm, and just kind of like, because he can only see out of one eye, but he's living his best life up there. So they take in animals, and they love them to pieces, and we all mourn the loss, but at the same time, I'm like, if you had to go anywhere in life, why wouldn't you go to spoiled land and be loved and get fed all the good things and be treated with respect, even if it was meat animals too, right? So we think about like people who growing their own meats, you want your animals to live the best life, and their last day on earth is their worst. And so I liken their farm to that, and it's their last day is the day that's the bad one. So anyhow, yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with. And then we've had some private issues going on that I'm, we're dealing with. And and so we're putting family first. I'll put it like that.
And you have to. Absolutely. Family 100% comes first.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And that's okay.
It has to be, and so anyhow, that's kind of in a nutshell. I didn't go live this past week because of some of the private things that were going on. And so everything's fine. I don't want to alarm anybody. But, just putting family first. And then I won't be live this Saturday either because I'm going to get to be with one of my grandbabies. And I don't get to see this one and a whole lot. And I'm
that's so special
to be with. Yeah, I haven't seen this one in a few months. So I'm like, give me the baby. The kid. Goodbye, parents. Give me the kid, So,
give me the kid and no one gets hurt.
Right, get out of this house. I'm on babysitting duty. See ya. So I will be getting my little one snuggles, and this little one's got the biggest, fattest cheeks you ever did see, and you just so I can't wait.
I'm gonna have to stop in and check on my grandkid this weekend. Ronson's going camping, and my grandkid has 4 legs.
I have grand tortoise, and I have grand bunnies, and a grand hamsters, and 4 grand dogs. I'm just waiting on a corgi. If my daughter is lurking, give your husband his dream and adopt a corgi.
I have a grand kitty named Kiwi.
Aww.
And she is the most beautiful. She looks Russian blue. And when he adopted her almost a year ago, can you believe it's been a year already, Ronson? When he adopted her, she had just finished weaning her litter of 11 or 12 kittens.
Oh, wow.
And they had just spayed her about a week or 2 weeks before he adopted her. And she is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, and she came with the name of Kiwi, and he loved it, so he kept it. The shelter had named her Kiwi.
I like that.
And she's just a soft, fuzzy, her fur is velvety. It's more like crushed velvet kind of feel. And she's a talker. She talks and talks and talks and talks and sasses and talks.
I love sassy little ones.
Yeah, she's not very, very little. She's a long, lanky, big Kiwi.
Well, I've been hanging with these farm cats that they've got, and there's one that she's very blessed to be alive. There's an incident that had happened that almost took her life. And we had to, me and my friend, we had to nurse her back. And my friend thought, she wasn't going to make it. And I'm like, no, she's got a good, strong name. She's going to make it. And so I would hold her and unfortunately she had wounds. She was attacked. And so I took a towel and I'd wrap her, I'd I know this sounds funny, but like a chicken, because you don't want to get hurt. So if you have chickens, if you have a chicken, you don't want your wings going like this, like
and cats have murder mittens,
and they got murder mittens. So you have. So I made her into a burrito, and put out like the parts that needed to be addressed. And so anyhow, she made a full recovery. It took several months. Because it was a pretty bad attack.
Yeah.
I mean, she's very lucky to be alive. And so what I was told was that when she sees my friend coming to the farm, she runs away from her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be darned, every time I come up, little miss gets in between my legs.
Oh,
and I'm
that's so sweet. She's chosen you because she knows that you had faith in her.
Oh, she's a doll baby. I wish I could keep her. I'm highly allergic to cats. So as soon as I come home from the farm, I have to scrub up. And then unfortunately it does, it causes me to have migraines. So I've had several migraines being around these cats because I'm highly allergic to them. But I mean, I can't help it. I have to love on her. I'm not going to ignore her, but she runs to me. And every now and then I think, I wonder if I should just pick her up and sing to her like I did. Because I used to go, "You're so brave, you're well behaved." And I'd sing to her and say her little sweet name. And she just kind of would calm down. And I always think, maybe I should just pick her up and do it again. But I would be afraid to put a towel on her. But I can't hold her up against my face because I wouldn't want to freak her out. You know what I mean?
Put the towel on yourself.
I might have to. Big towel and just hold on to her.
Yeah.
But she's a doll baby. Yeah, I've been up to that farm so many times because of this disabled chicken that I'm taking care of just to make sure she's okay. And I've got eyes on her that my thoughts are with helping with this chicken is going to be okay. So I keep running up. There's no camera, so I can't check in. I have to actually physically go to the farm. Right. And this little girl almost came home with me. I almost brought her and put her up on. There's my sweet little girl that we rescued or helped out. And
well, speaking of recovering and caring for sick animals, I just have to tell you guys, for those of you who were at my Meet Me Monday with Dr. Lauren, the chiropractor.
Oh, she's amazing.
She is incredible. I went to her live on a Sunday a couple weeks ago. She does a live every Sunday, Story Time with Dr. Lauren. Mm-hmm. And we were talking back and forth, and I told her, you guys know that I've had these kittens and I have struggled to get them well and keep them well. And little Joe has really, really, really struggled. And I've had a hard time getting him to gain weight and keep the weight on. We have fought diarrhea. We have fought rattly lungs. We have fought so much with these kittens. And every time I get them healthy and I'm ready to put them out for adoption, they come down sick again. Well, at her live, she was talking about different things that help with different issues. And I threw it out there. I said, I got these kittens. I need to get them adopted. But every time I start to get them well, I've had them on antibiotics twice. I've done this. I've done that. How do I get them well? And she threw out the name of a product to use. And I thought, I got to try something. So I bought the product and I tried it. 1 dose. And I saw a literal turnaround. And little Joe, 2 weeks ago, was still around 750 to 800 grams. The last time I weighed him, he was at 1,300 grams. That is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks tops. And the product is L-lysine.
That's what they use for chickens too. L-lysine.
And it's an amino acid, if I remember correctly. Yes. And it's a product that humans can take. Mm-hmm. And the one that I started them on was Felisil, if I'm remembering the name properly. I've got a tube of it over there, empty tube of it over there. But the product for the cats that's marketed for cats in a paste is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And with as many cats as I have to try to give it to keep them all healthy, that gets pretty expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But they like it, and they'll readily take it in the formulation for the cats. So what I did is I found this jar of human grade powder. And so I calculated what I would need to feed all the cats. And I mix it into one single can of cat food. And I had measured what it is for a dose of the paste for the kittens, and then what it is for a dose for the adults.
Mm-hmm.
And I give them, after I've mixed it into that one can of cat food, I give them all about that much cat food to eat to make sure that they're all getting some L-lysine. And I'm down to, I only give it to them about once, maybe twice a week. That first week, they had it twice a day, every day. And I would say within 3 doses, they were completely over diarrhea. Completely over diarrhea in 3 doses.
Yeah.
Antibiotics wouldn't do it. It was not touching it with antibiotics. In 3 doses, they were over the diarrhea. And I would say the last one was completely over the rattly chest in about 5, maybe 6 doses.
Wow.
Completely. And they have not had any symptoms of diarrhea or rattly chest since. And they're all running, they're all playing, gaining weight. They're healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for dropping that link. The one that I actually used is Felisil, and it comes in a big tube, and it's a paste. That's the one I started with. And then I switched it over to a powder. It was Best Life or something like that I bought. And it's just a big old powder. And I did about 3 teaspoons of the powder in one 5-ounce can of cat food. And it covered almost all 29 cats.
Wow.
Because they only get about a half a spoonful for the kittens and a whole spoonful for the adults. And when you break it down that way, that whole can of cat food covers almost all 29 cats.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to tell you that the donkey I'm taking care of is on it. I was just double checking, making sure I wasn't having a brain fart. The donkey's on it.
If you have pets,
we give it to her in a powder form. So she gets alfalfa pellets. And then I have to put a little bit of that L-lysine. It's in the powder form for her. And then I put in hemp oil is what else they've got her on. And so I mix that all into her alfalfa and stir it all in. And her alfalfa has been soaking because she's an elderly lady. So it's all soaking and it's been fermenting. She eats that all up. And let me tell you, it was a recommendation from their vet. And so when I saw her, she was real weak and not on her feet a whole lot and losing weight. Now she is an elderly lady. Okay. They're estimating her to be about 30 years old. She was adopted. She comes with a funny story of adoption, but she was adopted as well. So the vet estimates her right about 30. But I'm actually, when they get home, we're going to have a talk with how wonderful she's been walking and getting up and moving, and she's putting on weight and she's looking healthier. And I was just double checking, like, I think that's what she's on. It is. It's what she's on.
Yeah.
L-lysine.
If you have pets, you need to keep some of this on hand.
Mhm.
Seriously, if they're sneezing, if they
Mhm.
have watery eyes, a runny nose, if they have diarrhea, stomach upset. We have a cat that from the time we got him,
Mhm.
actually we have 2 cats. They have really sensitive stomachs, and they will vomit if you look at them cross-eyed. They have that sensitive of stomachs. And it doesn't take anything. We have to be careful what they eat. And I've been making sure that the one we control because he lives in a separate room. But the other one, he has access to just anything. And I've been making sure that he gets it.
Mhm.
And he has been vomiting a lot less than what he was. We had one cat that we can't really handle. He's getting better. But when we were so inundated with diarrhea, we noticed that we were finding little puddles of blood.
Mhm.
And we couldn't pinpoint at first which cat it was. We finally figured it out. We got a couple of doses of L-lysine in him, not even a full dose, and the blood just like that stopped.
Yeah.
Whatever it was in his system, it dried it up like that. And now, every now and then, I can start to pet him.
Good.
He's calming down. His sister, Darla, that lives in my bedroom, she ran in one day, decided she wanted to be a house cat, and made a beeline to the bedroom and has lived in here ever since. She's coming around
Mhm.
and starting to let me pet her. And it's been just since I started the L-lysine. I don't know what it is about it, but it's calming them.
I don't understand the science of it, so I'm not going to guess.
No.
But I'm watching this donkey. I mean, like, I've seen her make a 360 as well. I mean, she is, when I say she was, if I don't feed her on time, she's antsy. But then she's like, if she sees the food, she's she's just running as fast. And I have to dump her food and get out of the way. But before, it was kind of like,
yeah.
And she just, so they had their vet come out and take a look at her, and I've noticed a difference in her, but I don't know the science of it. I was thinking that sounded familiar because I like thinking of this powder. There's some other things in there, so it's a combination of some things, but that's it.
I'm telling you, if you've got pets at home, you need to keep this on hand.
Mm-hmm.
Just have it on hand. Use it as your first line of defense. Because number one, it'll likely save you a trip to the vet.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, it'll help your pets. I could have saved a lot of money if I'd have known about it. I could have saved a lot of sickness in the house if I'd have known about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know about it now, and I can keep it in my arsenal for future.
Mm-hmm.
And keep from having to run to the vet. Keep my babies from having to be on antibiotics.
Mm-hmm.
Because antibiotics aren't good for their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can prevent a trip to the vet, prevent them from having to be on antibiotics or getting a shot or that sort of thing, then why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Little Joe is, for those of you who read China's birth story on Buy Me a Coffee, Little Joe was traumatic. It was really traumatic. I saved his life, literally. And he's the one that has struggled the most. He's the one that was 750 to 800 grams, and then all of a sudden now he's 1,300 with just doses of L-lysine. He's really, really had a hard time growing. Yeah. And I know that it's in part from that traumatic birth. Mm-hmm. If L-lysine could help him, then I know it can help with just about anything.
Yeah. I don't know the science behind it, so I'm not going to pretend it, but I'm seeing a difference in a donkey, and that's a big animal too. I mean, that's she's not little. I mean, she's a
Right.
good sized girl.
It makes me wonder what it would do as humans, because what I bought is human L-lysine in a big tub, and I'm starting to wonder, maybe I should start taking it and see what it would do for me.
I say have a conversation with your provider, do the research, and go for it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of providers that are looking to the natural world too for a lot of things, and really taking that on. At least in my experience, being caregiver, I mean, there's so many medical appointments that I go to, and I was having this conversation with somebody just the other day about that. It's interesting, and a lot of people are afraid to have those conversations with trying something natural.
Yeah,
I say push against the grain and have that conversation. Worst case scenario, they can say no, or maybe, recommend you to somebody that might know a little bit more than them. If they do that, I think that's a good thing. But yeah, I've noticed kind of a shift in things, which I like. We have medicine for a reason. I don't want to like take away from that either.
No.
But I think, some of these supplements and things that, from the natural end of it, it's worth having a conversation and seeing what they think.
Right. In the same live that I learned about the L-lysine in, Dr. Lauren emphasized, and I'm still trying to figure out how I can integrate this into my own personal regimen, because I have a hard time remembering to even take my pills sometimes. But she emphasized that it's extremely important that you do not take prescriptions and vitamins and minerals and herbal supplements at the same time, that you need to take them 2 hours apart. Because if you take them together, prescriptions are chemicals, and they are your bloodstream can only absorb one thing at a time. And the chemicals are going to win out over your herbal supplements and your vitamins and minerals. The chemicals are going to win out every time. And so your body's not going to absorb the things that you're wanting them to absorb. So,
yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah. I don't know the science behind everything. Yeah. I'm fascinated by the medical world. I have to be honest with you. I never was a person that liked the medicine side of things, but I'm always fascinated by it now, or becoming really fascinated by it. And just being a student, you know what I mean? Like I've learned a lot through the years. And sometimes people, when I go into Sir Grace's appointment, they think I've been a nurse. And I'm like, no. No. I mean, some of the medical conditions, it's like, whew, I could write a book on, but I only know Sir Grace and I know myself. It's what I would say. I'm the expert in both of us, and that I could write a book. So yeah, I laugh about it. I laugh about it. Like sometimes when we have this, I'm not going to go into details what it is, but Sir Grace has something that periodically happens with him medically, and he has to go to the emergency room. It just kind of, it's a no-go. And I don't know that the ER doctors appreciate it when I go, this is what you need to do, then order, But it was so funny because I did that this last time that we just went through this situation, and the ER doctor refused to listen to me. He did it the other way, the way that they're trained to do it. And the head nurse came in and she goes, patient's wife knows best. It is exactly this diagnosis, and we should have done this. Ta-da! I can write a book. I should come with a manual, like, I don't care what your doctor's manual said. Here's one on Sir Grace,
They need to listen to the patient more often because the patient knows their bodies.
They do. Well, and I know Sir Grace. So
yeah.
I'm like, we don't pass go. We don't collect $200. We just go straight to the ER now, and they deal with what they need to deal with. And I'm like, just listen to me. I'm on number 20. We are literally on number 20 of this one thing. Of like, I mean,
Oh my gosh.
so
Poor
like,
Sir Grace.
I know we are so experts at this, but
Oh,
well, he's so patient too. I have to say, at the beginning of all this, he never was patient. And now he's like, no, do exactly what I say. Because even though I hate this, I know it's going to make me feel better. And I'm like, oh,
oh,
but
poor guy.
I know. But he's a trooper. I have to say, he's, bless his heart, he's an amazing guy. But hey, speaking of Sir Grace and I are going on a cruise, and I just realized T-minus 1 month for a lot of us to the countdown for this cruise as of today.
Wow.
Now, the ones that are taking the cruise, we still got 2 days before I can say T-minus. But yeah, I looked at the calendar and I'm like, oh my gosh, a lot of us that are cruising can say T-minus 1 month today. And I get to hug several people's necks. I'm so excited.
That's so awesome.
So excited.
I really wanted to go on that cruise, but it just wasn't going to happen for us.
No, it's okay. This is a once in a lifetime. I mean, it's one of those things that we just celebrated our 30th wedding anniversary. And
that's so cool.
We didn't do, I mean, for our 25th, we went to a really nice hotel during COVID, which was, we got like the best prices. Like it was right in 2020. And it was like the best prices in this resort. To stay there right now, it's almost $500 a night. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No place is worth that.
We were there for $150 a night.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if it's Tammy or Alan, but thank you so much for being here. So anyhow, but yeah, so we stayed at this place. It was like once in a lifetime there. I don't know that we could ever afford to stay at this other place again, but hey, $150 a night, I could afford it,
Right.
For our 10th, we were living in England. So kind of keep that in mind. Our position was in a better place than being in the United States, but we went to Germany for our 10th. Yep. 33 days to set sail. Yep. So anyhow, but I'm really looking forward to it, and seeing so many people and hugging necks and taking it.
Jesse, I got it.
You got the Creek Freak. I love it.
Just sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I just thought of that, and I thought I'd better let him know I did get it, and I've been wearing it. I love it.
Awesome.
Anyway.
And Jesse, your package has shipped from last week from Winning. I got the notification either yesterday or day before that the company, the elderberry syrup has shipped it. So it's on its way to you. So,
and I tried to get the packages shipped off on Friday, and it was a no-go. I didn't have the right marker to write on the envelopes that I have. So I have to get those sent out yet, and I'm going to hopefully get that done tomorrow. Awesome. So if you want a t-shirt on my channel last week, it should go out tomorrow.
Awesome. So awesome.
I apologize. I tried to send them Friday. It just didn't happen.
Well, I'm like, you're at the mercy of when the company sends it out for me, because I'm just going to order it through them, and shipping was included. And I'm like, hey.
I have a question for you, Glenda.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get to try any of the candy that I sent?
I did.
Good.
Oh, it was so good. I can only eat, medicine doesn't let me eat a whole lot, so I only ate a little bit, but it was very good. Very, very, very
good. Did you try the cherry cocktail?
That's the one I had.
Aren't those so good? Those are so good.
They are.
They are super sweet, though.
They are. That's why I said I could only have a little bit, but I put it back in the fridge, and so it's sitting there. So then I can have just a little bit, and then I'll have some more. So I'm on a weight loss med, and it really messes with it. I'm a chocoholic, so I ain't getting away with it, okay? Because this girl, that's one of her favorite things. And those are good. They're very good.
Did you get to try the huckleberry jam?
No, I have not had that. like when I say I can only eat a little bit at a time,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like maybe once a week, and then
Yeah.
yeah. I'll tell you though, I did have something since Jesse's here that I didn't know. So have you ever heard of Nothing Bundt Cakes? The company.
No.
Oh my gosh, they might be in the Boise area, but I'm not sure. You'll have to look it up. It's a nationwide company. They were on the Shark Tank, I think, is where the original, like the people. Jesse, you fill me in, because Jesse and Lisa actually introduced this to me when they were here. They're like, "You have a Nothing But Cakes. We're going to go there," and I had never been. So Jesse and Lisa introduced Sir Grace and I to them, and now we're hooked. And anyhow, my sister
Nothing but cakes.
Bundt, like a bundt cake.
Oh, nothing but cakes. Oh,
They're-
you came right up.
Oh, honey, they are so good. They are so good. I'm just saying.
Well, let's see.
So normally, the way that we were introduced to Nothing But Cakes, like the small cakes are like this big, right? And
there's one in Meridian and one in Boise.
I thought there might have been one in Boise. I didn't know about Meridian. Meridian's changed since I've been there.
Oh, it's huge. You wouldn't even recognize it.
No, because it was small town USA. Now it sounds like it's major
it's
city.
like Boise. It's another Boise. They're just like melted into each other.
So anyhow, they introduced me to the ones that are like this big. I didn't know that they had the minis. My mom and Dave from Dave's Gaming Cave, as I like to say, they bought my sister, instead of buying a big Nothing Bundt cake, they wanted to get a variety so everybody could try like 3 different flavors. And so we all had these little itty bitty ones. Jesse, you didn't tell me they had little itty bitty ones. Yep. See, so on the left at the bottom, that's the little itty bitty ones. And typically on the bottom at the right, that's the ones that Sir Grace and I get. But I didn't know they had the little itty bitty ones. Man, that was such a hit. My sister had never had it. A few other people that were at this party never had it before. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we had. We had the little itty. I had the red velvet.
Ooh, I don't like red velvet.
Oh, I do.
Oh, it tastes bitter to me.
It had chocolate chunks, like the sweet one. I know you can get a bigger one, but Jesse, when a girl can't eat a lot of sweets now, it was like the perfect one for me. Like, it was a portion control, and I could actually eat the whole thing. And by the time I got done, it was like, ooh, I can't eat anymore. And Sir Grace said same thing. He said, ooh, I can't eat anymore. It was like the perfect for us. I didn't know they had the little, and so I think that's what we're going to start buying, is the little itty bitty ones. They're so good. They're addictive.
They only have a 3.6 star rating at the one in Meridian.
It might be a local. Then go to the one at Boise and see what they're like.
That's what I thought I'd do. Now they have only 3 reviews, but they have a 5-star there.
Well, it could, sometimes those lower stars could be because somebody got upset because a kid was working and probably didn't have good customer service. But the
178 ratings.
There's something up then.
Yeah.
They might be hiring the wrong people. But yeah, Buntinis. Yes. They are so good. They're like this thing. And then they have an app. So if you don't buy it through the app, that's what I've learned. And you get rewards. And I was telling my aunt about it. She'd never had one. Right now, I have points to do a buy one, get one free.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I have quite a few, but I'm like, ooh, Sir Grace, if we get one, we each pick one flavor out, then we could just like have a little slice of each one. But oh, they're so good. And the fall, they have the caramel apple one.
Ooh. Let's see. When's my next appointment over there?
I know. Make a trip. Download the app so you get the points. Lisa taught me that one. So, because once you start going, you're going to love it.
I go over that direction. Well, I go to Meridian, Boise area about every other month. So.
Yeah.
Hashtag that's enough for me.
Yes, Jesse, they do deliver for special occasions, and he got one from Sir Grace and I for his birthday.
Oh,
Kind of a fun story because he got several people who sent him ones, and I got the notification for somebody else that blessed them with a nothing bundt cake. I got their notification that they were on their way to drop this off to Jesse's house, and so it got there, and I was confused because it wasn't what I ordered, and it was like this. The ones are like this big, and I got them like one this big, and I'm like, well, I'm confused. But then right before they went live that night, we got it straightened. Well, Lisa called and got it straightened out, and then I called and got, I'm like, wait a second, please take care of this. So then I got the notification for the second driver. Hey, big brother.
hey, Scott.
But so yeah, he finally got it, but his was big. So yeah, it was. Let me tell you, they're so good, so good. Yes. Well, I only have about 5 more minutes, so I just want to give my 5 minutes because I have a hangry donkey. If I don't get there,
I did want to address one quick thing.
Go right ahead.
You probably noticed I didn't go live yesterday, and that would be because I have nobody to interview. I had somebody lined up, and she backed out of it. She chose not to do the live because I set parameters. There is a particular issue on her channel that is a drama situation, and I told her that we would not discuss that situation. And so she came back at me with, life is not all sunshine and roses and rainbows, and there's gonna be drama in your life, and you can't expect social media to be drama free. And then she came back with a second email before I could respond and said, you know what, I don't want to bring the trolls to your channel, so I just won't do the interview. And I was fully prepared to do the interview with her. But she didn't want to stay within those boundaries of, we're not discussing that issue. You're welcome to talk about your channel. You're welcome to talk about your background, your family, this, like I would normally do an interview. So I did want to address it because if you start hearing rumors that I refuse people's interviews, that's not true. I've kept the emails to back up what I've said. I did not respond to this person after their backing out of it. But please know that I was fully prepared to do the interview with parameters in place.
I think that's only common courtesy, because I don't, when you are an invited guest, you don't want to. I don't know who it was, so let me say it like this.
Nobody knows who it was.
But what I'm going to say is, when you're an invited guest, do you go to somebody's home and trash it? Do you know what I mean? I think you typically go to somebody's home and you respect the person. And I'm saying home, like, do you actually go into somebody's home and trash it, or do you go into somebody's home and be respectful? It's the same thing with YouTube. You're doing a favor for people and kindness, and I'm sorry, a little bit of respect goes a long way when you're an invited guest. And
I just don't think that it's right to come on and discuss your drama that's been going on for years and expect people on my channel to listen to your drama. That's not what you're coming onto the channel for.
No.
You're not here to try to clear up your drama.
Yeah, that's not
to promote your channel.
Right. No. And you're quite a gracious host, and I'm going to back you up on that one. And I'm sorry. I don't blame you. I would have been like,
I know I haven't told her no that I wouldn't do
Well,
the
I would have. The fire side of me comes out. That's me.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're not.
I
going
will still
there.
do it if I'll still do the interview if she will stay within the parameters.
Yeah.
I am absolutely willing to do the interview if she will
Yeah.
stay within those parameters.
Mm.
Ball's in her court. But
Mm-mm.
I'm not going to be pushed around.
No.
I am not going to be bullied into a corner. If anybody comes on for an interview and they step outside those boundaries, they'll get a warning, they'll get their mic turned off, or they will be kicked out.
I can't say I blame
That's
you.
how it's going to run. I'm not going to be pushed.
No, we got other things, better things to do, and kindness to spread, not drama.
That said, if anybody is in here who has not had an interview and you have a channel with content, or if you're wanting to start a channel and you're going to upload a video and begin your journey as a creator, and you would like to promote your channel, I would love to have you as a guest and help you kickstart your channel, help promote your channel.
It's a safe area. I enjoyed my interview. I actually did a Meet Me Monday, and from experience, it was a lot of fun. Highly recommend. Can't say anything but good things.
If
And
you're
yes,
hearing
Joey,
rattling and stuff, it's Logan standing next to me opening up all the mail while
Joey,
I'm live.
there is a fire side of me. I just do it with a smile.
Oh, there's fire in me if you rile me enough, believe me.
There's gotta be. There's gotta be. But anyhow, so please, if you've not done an interview with Karma, reach out. What are you waiting on? It's a wonderful time. It's relaxed. She makes you feel welcome. The snacks backstage are really good. I mean, you know what she had for me today? She had an iced tea for me, a peach iced tea, because she knew that's what I liked. Tell me back there. And
You know what Glenda provided for me? She got me a caramel macchiato, iced caramel macchiato. I love iced caramel macchiatos.
And then she had Jolly Ranchers backstage for me.
Ooh.
She took care of me. So you're in good hands. I promise. I promise. So please reach out if you've not done an interview. And I mean that sincerely. Reach out.
I want to continue doing the Meet Me Mondays, but I got to have guests. And I have sent out so many emails. I have reached out on so many different lives. I've had people say, oh, yeah, sure, I want to come and do that, but then they won't follow up. They will not take the step. And I'm not going to chase people down.
Mm-mm.
I'm not, because this is something that I'm trying to do for you as a creator, to give back. And if you can't meet me halfway, then it's kind of hard to do.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, I was going to do something and make you laugh, but I guess I can't do it. I was trying to change my name to Little Twinkers. They won't let me do it, but you know what we're talking about. Go to last week, but anyhow,
Yeah.
a little laugh. But anyhow,
Yeah.
it's
Anyway,
good.
Well, I know that you've got to get going.
Can I just make a quick little plug?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I will not be live on Saturday because I'm going to be with my grandbaby
Chubby cheeks.
and singing and dancing and having a good time.
Thanks for being here, Jesse and Lisa.
I will be live, however, tomorrow. I'm taking over the official Ann Lynn show. We're going to be going live at 10:30 because there's a prior commitment for me at 10 a.m. So please join us at 10:30 tomorrow. We'll be co-streaming both on the official Ann Lynn show and Grace and Fire. The live is already up and it's set. So that will be my week to sit and chat and with Aunt Lynn and everybody in the house. So I'm just going to ask everybody to, a shameless plug, please come over tomorrow at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Absolutely. It's a fun show. Really, really fun show.
It is. It is.
So
anyhow, but I am going to have to scooch out. But so are you going to be live or not live? Are you doing your thoughts for Thursday?
I'm making every effort to get those last 3 chapters done in our book.
Okay.
I've had so much going on. I have not had time to get those videos recorded, but it is my goal to get, I'm going to try to do all 3 videos this week and upload them over the next 3 weeks. That's my goal. Please don't hold me to it.
I'm going to give you lots of grace right now. Lots of grace. Lots of grace.
When you have 13 toddlers in fur coats, they,
Yep.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get it.
And I'm taking 1 or 2 of the last 2 males to be neutered Thursday.
Yay.
August 7th, I'm taking the 3 mamas to be spayed. The boys are $30 a piece. The girls are $60 a piece, plus $5 for the extra pain med on the girls. The girls are the ones that are going to be costly for me. And so if anybody has moved on their heart to help out with the spays on August 7th, my Buy Me a Coffee account is, there's the link on the About section on my channel. It would be greatly appreciated. And if not, we'll cover it. God's in control. He's helped us this far, and he will continue to help us. So that's all I got to say about that. And so hopefully I'll be able to come back and be live on Monday with a guest.
Yes.
I'm going to keep pushing, trying to find somebody to be live on Monday. Otherwise, we will see you back here on Tuesday for more Talk About It Tuesday. Awesome. Appreciate everybody being here. If you're on the replay crew, thank you so much for being here and watching. Please do leave a comment and a thumbs up, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Thanks for your patience during our technical difficulties.
Yes, thanks everybody. Y'all are the best.
Indeed. Bye.
Bye.